Homegirl, Lauren Boebert. Friend of the is she a friend of the show? I don't think she even watches our show. If she does, what up? She was at Beetlejuice recently. I'm sure you heard the story. Hanging out with a cool bar owner. She's recently divorced, you know, feeling a little lonely. So she finds herself a nice barkeep. He's like, you want to go see Beetlejuice? She's like, yeah, I'll see Beetlejuice. And they go to Beetlejuice, which, a lovely show. I've seen it. It is actually quite good. I saw it here in New York, where theater matters. But she was seeing it in Denver. So I don't know if the production was as good. I don't want to insult the people who were performing Beetlejuice there. But her and her boyfriend got frisky. He got a little frisky. He just like, you know, goes for a big hand grab on the right titty. And he starts massaging it. It was kind of a bold move to make. I didn't see any indications that she was like, hey, grab my titty. And then, of course, you know, she didn't want to be outdone. She's back on the game now. She wants men to know she's ready. It's stop, drop, open up shop time for Miss Boebert. So she grabbed his junk. It looked like, allegedly. You don't really see the junk in the video. She just couldn't fight that feeling anymore. She grabbed him up to bring him across the shore. 'Cause she's ready to throw away the yours forever. 'Cause she couldn't fight that feeling anymore. It's happened to all of us. You've been at a movie, you want to make out, it happens. You get passionate. Now, granted, she was surrounded by families, and she was vaping quite ridiculously. So she drew a lot of attention to herself. You don't want to draw attention to yourself when you're in the middle of some gropey, some touchy. You want to keep that quiet. She was at least discreet, you know. She gave a little hand to the lap, you know. It's a good tactic. Some women know it, some don't, you know. Some could be discreet. And what's even great about it is that he himself was a Democrat. She's a Republican. This potential sexy encounter could have been the thing that brought both parties together. Like reaching across the aisle and making sure that that Democrat knew how she felt about certain issues. And they could communicate and find a common sense solution so they could both be happy. You know, maybe this could have been a real romance. You know, this is a real Lifetime movie situation, and it should play out. I think we shouldn't judge. I think we should, if anything, what America needs to do to truly get over this scandal is we need these two back together, because she dumped them apparently. The scandal was too much. Or maybe it was the boob grab. Maybe she was just like, ugh. Listen, to be fair, I don't think he just grabs it willy-nilly. I think there was some, you know, before they got there, some ooh, you know. Clearly there was a familiarity. So there must have been some ooh, you know, going on before they got there. And sometimes the guy just feels like, ooh, you know. I know I feel like that sometimes. Probably not the image you people want at home. But sometimes you gotta feel, ooh, you know? And you have to imagine, like, when you're really into politics, like, whether you're far left or far right, there is some kind of, like, sexual perversion about banging someone from the other party. Like, if you look at conservative dudes, they have a raging hard-on for AOC. It's bizarre. Like, I think Ben Shapiro deep down's got it bad for AOC. And that would be a great romance novel. Make banging other parties sexy again. Political sex, let's bring that back. That should be a genre on all these porn sites. Political kink. We've done all the taboos. This is it. We gotta get political sexiness out there. And it's not just something that's happening on the right either, my friends. It's happening on the left. Well, This guy didn't get groped, but he got caught out there. Left-wing state senator Gustavo Rivera follows dozens of salacious accounts on TikTok, including at least 36 who also maintain OnlyFans accounts. They include brunette influencer Jessie Switch. We'll make sure to put pictures up, in their TikTok accounts so you guys can check them out for research purposes and so you can know the story. Jessie Switch, who recently posted a video demonstrating various ways to make a distinctive sound with her moneymaker. Whoa. Have you ever wanted to learn how to make it clap? Apparently. The other TikTokers tailed by the Bronx law. Wow, it's from the Bronx? Oh, no. Not the Bronx. He also follows Heidi Lavon, who is an OnlyFans as viral cosplay. Oh, she's terrible reading today, but she's a viral cosplayer. The lawmaker followed at least 2 little people to have porn accounts. Whoa. He's following little people too, including one where British creator PETA warns TikTok followers that her thighs are skull crushers. He also follows Jenny Locke. He had no comment on any of these things, and he just so happens to be the lawmaker who supports prostitution and legalizing it. But hey, at least he's living his gimmick. Lauren was busy telling people about family values while, secretly wanting to have a boobies grabbed. But at least this guy is following TikTok OnlyFans people, and he's like, I'm horny. I'm into it. I'm into some hot chicks, and here's their accounts for the viewing audience on YouTube. Not so you can go gawk at them for research purposes. Because it's different to hear the story, but to have a visual component that helps is good too. I want him to start a series of interviews with these OnlyFans girls he follows in support of prostitution or sex work. This is content he's sitting on. Start doing those for your political campaigns. I'm Heidi Lavon. I didn't know who Gustavo was at first when he followed me, but now I do, and I support him because he supports me through OnlyFans. And you can support him this November. Bam! I should be a political strategist. There are people in politics. After a while, power no longer can get you off. You gotta add power with something else. Power with drugs. Power with sex. Power with murder. Now, thankfully, neither of them have murdered anyone, as far as we know. That's good. But would you rather them out murdering or them out, jacking it? And come on, dude, rookie mistake here. Like, you're following them on your generic account, your public account. Why didn't you make a burner, dude? Like, come on. If you're gonna be creep, yeah, you might want to have a burner account. We need you in there to get these sex workers' rights. And these women, whose accounts I'm now showing again on the screen for research purposes of our viewers, they need him as well. And if you happen to follow them in support, go on. Support them because they are victims as well of being shamed for being followed by this cool guy who's really in to hot TikTokers. And turn to a story that we're talking about on this show. Are we part of the problem? Maybe. But I'm here to defend him, so he should be happy I'm even talking about it. He should be thanking one Rafael Martinez for coming out to take some bullets. Not like I'm a Christ-like figure or anything. I'm saying I'm like that. Not a Christ-like figure for pervs. That's not my job. I just make jokes about things from time to time that involve some perviness.